Peace and love, everybody. Salute. Salute, y'all. Hope everybody is doing really well. I definitely wanted to come by and speak on and give my take and perspective on the return of the King, Black Jesus, Devin Haney. All right? You know I'm excited. You know I got some stuff to say and some stuff to share about the news that broke the other day. Now, I know all my real ones out there are aware that the young King Devin Haney has let the world know that the game ain't been nothing, okay? Not an ounce of the same without him, okay? Devin took to his Twitter and he just shared his little thoughts like, yo, I gave y'all a whole 3 months, all right? The break is over for you suckers. And I'm like, yes, Devin, let these people know. Vacation time is over, okay? Because it was not him that was on the vacation. It was you sassy man fans that's been on vacation. He gave y'all a break. Now he's back and ringing off and setting off all the alarms for you hoes. So yes, I think it goes without saying that I am 100% ready for the young King Devin to step back into that squared circle and watch him demolish every person who thinks they are about that life and like that. It's definitely time to get the action moving again. I definitely think that it's prime time, for him to come back and clear out the smoke, that was caused following the scandal, the sentencing of Mrs. Riri Garcia, the folly and subterfuge that the media had been pushing nonstop, the belligerence and willful ignorance of deluded casuals and man fans from every which way. I mean, ever since all of that, the boxing community has really been nothing short of being in a state of frenzy, consistent frenzy since all of that. Absolute delirium and turmoil, you guys. And in the wake of all of that, strangely enough, Miss Riri, had experienced the most attention he'd ever received in his life. All of that at the hands of committing an atrocity, not only against Devin, but against all who respect and uphold the sport. Okay? Yet such an offense, as we all know, was widely received by cowards who have no principle and who stand on no business, okay? But I'm sure that much to the dismay of those hollering cowards, Devin, of course, has remained on code. All the while, as his haters went on hating and posting their memes and making their berating videos, Devin was waiting patiently, okay? He stayed close to his family, seemed to be keeping his head focused on his goals, and he didn't allow himself to be derailed, thwarted, or in any way obstructed by all the detractors, who showed up in full, basically, regalia, showed up in full costume, to parade around their hope, their need for the alleged downfall of the king, right? This is the kind of stuff we've been seeing people hope for the past 3-4 months, right? People just all over the place, coming out of the woodwork, saying all types of insidious, fallacious things to kind of thwart and stifle and lessen the value of Devin Haney as a boxer, as an undisputed champ at 35, and as he attempts to make his mark on the 140 division. People were just all over the place, hoping that he would not return, that he was somewhere getting fat, eating bonbons somewhere and being depressed in a hole, not letting the sunlight in the room. It's insanity. Oh, all you bitches are getting your wake-up call now. Okay? All of you got the wake-up call. He put all of y'all on notice, and I love every bit of watching these cowards scatter like roaches, just scared to death. Oh, well, what is he going to do? Or, well, he's still lost and still trying to post memes of him on social media. You should see these cowards running amok all over the place in absolute fear. Absolute fear. You should be scared. Because while y'all was somewhere praying that he stays away and never saw the light of day again, Devin was somewhere working, plotting, training, and aiming at the heads of all of these suckers who didn't see him coming. And shout out also to Turki Alalshikh, okay? Because Brother Turki is definitely on the job, y'all. Okay, he is tapped in. And he chimed in on the post that Devin made on Twitter. And he basically said, yeah, brother, let's get this working. I'll see you in Riyadh. And it's interesting to see that dynamic between them. Of course, we know that they have been having their relationship, their business ventures and all of that good stuff for quite some time. And I know that all the softies out there are on their sassy bandwagon, just full of colors and glitter and everything that they can find, right? Just hating on Turkey because y'all know that at the end of the day and at the beginning of the day, Turkey has the resources necessary at his disposal, okay? And he has the resources that puts an end, and it threatens continuously to put an end to all the excuses that we hear your favorite fighters claim are based in money. Oh, yeah, he's whipping you hoes into shape. Definitely. Big Turk is out here making these moves, and a lot of people are scared of the rumble that he's causing. Now, I am super excited, as stated previously, for what is to come next from the young Devin. He has literally got the world in his hands, you guys. He's got leisure, he's got space, and he's most certainly got the aptitude to move accordingly as he wishes, which is definitely something that I anticipate seeing him make full usage of. Now, of course, the big question that is lurking in my mind, now that we have all been made privy of his intended return, is who is the young king going to fight? Okay. Turkey made it known that he'd like to have Dev on the Riyadh season card, which is very interesting. I believe that that's supposed to be taking place sometime in December, if I'm not mistaken, that Riyadh card. So as for Devin's opponents, though, he most certainly has quite the array to choose from within the 140 division, you guys. 140 is thick as hell right now, and I'm loving every bit of it, okay? But my honest opinion on the matter as far as who he should choose for his opponent, if I had my way on who he should face upon his return, for me, that would undoubtedly be Teofimo Lopez. Hands down, no questions, no ifs, ands, or buts about it for me as far as I am concerned, okay? We all know that he and Teo have long had a standing duel between them, okay? They have an intense history, and probably the most intense history, or one of the most intense histories for sure, in the lightweight and super lightweight divisions, hands down. These two men share a history that I'm waiting to be resolved once and for all. It's at least been since 2018, y'all, at least that I can account for. The Devin and Teo have been back and forth, nonstop. But really, the problem within the back and forth between them has always been on the part of Teofimo, okay? Teo. It's always been him because he has never been willing to take the back and forth further. Doesn't matter how many gestures Devin makes, how many offers, or how many, what Eddie Hearn says he's willing to set up or whatever. Teo always has an excuse, whether he's trying to, severely outprice himself, whether he's trying to, say that Devin isn't worthy in some form or capacity. It's always something, always an excuse on the horizon from him and his crazy ass daddy. I mean, the excuses have just been endless, you guys. Devin done ran up on that man. He done called him all types of pussies in his face. I mean, you name it, okay? Nothing seemed to, incite Teofimo Lopez or galvanize Teofimo to the point where he is willing to rise to the call, to answer that call. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But if Teo was really like that, as he likes to portray himself to be, then he'd be willing to step up and fight a champion and not some goddamn, another goddamn Claggett some damn where. No, step up and face a real champion and prove your worthiness. All this worthiness and all this, king shit that you're trying to be on, motherfucker, prove it. Prove it. Get in that ring and prove it with Devin. I'd love to see that. Because Devin is absolutely on demon time at 140. Okay? Don't think that little, setback or that little chapter with Ryan Garcia back in April means a motherfucking thing. Because he's hungry, obviously, and he's making no bones about it. Devin is like, nah, 140 is my division. I stepped in here for a reason. Not to have a seat, but to take this whole shit over. You already let you bitches know. No, he's out here, he's claiming space, and he's saying, what up? The fuck was all that shit y'all was talking about again? Oh, nah, especially you, Teofimo. Real talk. Devin is probably on some shit like, nah, I managed to do everything at 135 that you couldn't do. Youngest undisputed champ over here. Now I'm at your door at 140? What's popping? I'm ready for that fight, y'all. I don't know about y'all. Teofimo is the fight that I want to see next for Devin Haney. I would love to see him make a return against him. Absolutely behead that man. What? I want his head now. That's the type of time I'm on. Let's come correct if we're going to come at all. I'd say a secondary option for me outside of Teo would be, I'd say El Rayo. El Rayo would be a great fight as well. You know, Rayo just had a fantastic win against Pitbull, where he dominated, completely handicapped Pitbull. I think it would be a great thing to see Devin in the ring against a competitor like Rayo. Of course, he's been crowned the WBA champion. Yes, let's unify. Let's get these unifications popping. Why not, you guys? Right? The options are definitely and certainly unlimited for the young Devin. And real talk, whatever he does and with whatever he decides, I will definitely be in full support. It's definitely about time to zip these bodies the fuck up. What? Black Jesus Devin Haney over everybody. And still. That's it for me. Shout out to the whole dream team. I'm on to the next, y'all. Peace.